Okay, let's just admit it that title's kind of provocative, right? The idea that your 7-year-old self, the one who was completely obsessed with dinosaurs or maybe a specific cartoon, was actually more interesting than you are today? Wow. But we're going to unpack that because there might just be a secret from our childhood that we can use right now.
So let me ask you something, a quick gut check. If somebody had to describe you in just one sentence, what would they say? Like, what are you actually known for? Is it your job? Maybe a hobby? For most of us, that's a surprisingly tough question to answer. And that right there, that points to a very, very modern problem. I mean, think about it. We're living in this age of personal brands and perfectly curated Instagram feeds. There's this constant kind of low-grade pressure to be this, I don't know, fascinating, multi-layered person, right? You gotta have a dozen cool hobbies, a sophisticated palette, a unique worldview. It is exhausting. It feels like we're always performing for an audience.
Okay, so now I want you to contrast all that modern anxiety with this. This is a real quote from a friend of mine talking about who he was as a kid. He said with complete and total confidence, "I was the Harry Potter Connect 4 frog kid." I mean, it's bizarre, right? It's so weird, but it's also so incredibly specific, and let's be honest, you're not going to forget that anytime soon. And that's the absolute beauty of being a kid, isn't it? Your whole personality could be explained in like under a minute. You know, you liked Legos, you were amazing in a certain video game, you had a favorite dinosaur. That was it. It was simple, it was clear, and it was totally 100% authentic. There was no pressure, just pure passion.
So when you put it side by side like this, it's pretty wild. The childhood you was simple and memorable because your whole identity was authentic, right? It was built from the things you just genuinely loved. But the adult you, well, that often feels complex and anxious because we're trying to build this curated identity from the outside in. We're basing it on what we think other people will find interesting.
Okay, that seems like a massive gap to bridge, doesn't it, between who we were and who we are now? But what if it isn't? What if reclaiming that awesome childhood simplicity and confidence is actually way easier than we're making it out to be? So, the big question is, how do we get that feeling back?
All right, let's do it. Section 1, reclaiming your weird. And look, this is not about some deep, agonizing soul-searching or trying to find your one true calling. Nope, it's so much simpler than that. It's really just about making a choice.
So, here's the absolute secret sauce, the most crucial point. We spend so much time and energy trying to search for a personality, right? Trying to discover who we really are deep down. Well, the secret is to just stop searching and start choosing. Your personality doesn't have to be this profound, earth-shattering discovery. It can actually just be a fun, creative decision you make.
And this just shows you exactly how simple it can be. We're calling it the reclaiming method. It's a 3-step process. Ready? Step 1, just make a quick list of stuff you genuinely like. Seriously, anything. Step 2, pick 3 of them. Maybe pick the ones that are a little more specific, a little weird. And then step 3, and this is the most important part, just own them. Talk about them, let them be your things. Okay, this brings us to our final section, and I absolutely love this idea. Your new character sheet. Think about it that way. It takes all the pressure off, doesn't it? You're not defining your entire soul for all of eternity. You're just filling out a character sheet. And guess what? You can always edit it later. And just look at the payoff here. When you choose your 3 things, you instantly become more memorable. You're not just that person from accounting anymore. No, you're the person who's really into brutalist architecture and makes their own hot sauce. See, it makes social interactions so much easier because you have these easy go-to topics. And best of all, it replaces all that anxiety about curating a persona with just genuine, authentic enthusiasm. So, if you only take one single thing away from all of this, please let it be this right here. Stop waiting to find yourself. Your personality isn't some hidden treasure you have to dig up. It's something you build. It's something you decide on. It's something you can actively and even joyfully choose. Which, leaves us with one last really important question. I want you to forget who you think you're supposed to be. Forget what you think looks good on a dating profile or a resume. Just for a second, right now, what are your 3 things?